Welcome to this smartphone video editing course. Yes, that's what it is. I'll be showing you how to use your smartphone to edit videos like a pro, and the application we'll be using for this tutorial is called CapCut. Now, CapCut is becoming quite popular. Everyone knows CapCut, especially if you're a small business owner trying to edit videos yourself, you might have come across CapCut. Now, CapCut is not as simple as it is. There are so many things you can get out of CapCut. It is a very, very instrumental application, and I'll be showing you how to use all those amazing tools in CapCut. Now, if you are a new viewer, if you're a new subscriber on my, maybe you're just coming to my channel for the first time, I want to beg you to subscribe because that's the least you can do. This is a course. I'm showing you how to use your phone to edit videos professionally. As you can see, I'm recording this on my smartphone, so it's giving you a first-hand experience directly from me. So the least you can do is to actually subscribe and like this video that you're watching. So I don't know how this is going to last for. I don't know, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. But if you can't watch this course at a stretch, what you want to do is maybe save the video, come back, watch later. Depends, anything you want to do. Anyway, once you open CapCut, what you want to do is click on New Project. So you can see these are projects I've worked on, So just click on New Projects, and basically you select the video you want to edit or the group of videos you want to edit, maybe clips, group of clips. So right now I'm going to select these clips. I want to edit these clips, and I'll click add, and they'll be brought to the timeline right here. Now there's something about the most basic idea of video editing. The most basic idea, to the best of my knowledge, I think the most basic idea of video editing is combining clips together to create a single video. Now, this is the same techniques that is even used in films and and maybe skit making, blah blah blah. A film was not shot at a stretch. It was shot scene by scene, scene by scene, and at the end of the day, they had to combine all these things together to create a full feature length film, a full length film. So that's the idea of video editing. When you're shooting your videos, you're going to shoot your videos in clips, in short clips, and at the end of the day, you're going to bring them together to edit them. So that's the whole idea. So as you can see, I have imported different clips into the timeline. This is one clip, this is another clip, this is another clip. So let's just assume that I shot these different clips. Let's just assume that these are different clips I shot. So I'll be showing you how to edit all this. Now, the very first thing you will start with is to actually, I don't know why this is happening. So the very first thing you want to start with, okay, let me add that clip back. So the first thing you want to start with is to actually combine these clips, and you do that using the transition effects that CapCut has made available. Now, this is something you already know. I'm sure maybe when combining videos, you already know that. Okay, I'll make my clips using this transition effects and all that. But for those who are using CapCut for the first time, when you want to merge a video using a transition effect, you come to where that particular video connects with another video on the timeline, and this is where it connects. You can see it right here. So what you will do is click on it and wait for all the transition effects to load because it uses network. Anyway, let's see what we have here. So now there are so many transition effects that people don't even know about on this CapCut that you can use for free. So you can see the overlay effect. If I use this, watch what happens. Just like that. it moves to the next clip. Now that's like the overlay effect are some of like the most basic transition effects you can use. You can also use something like this. Look at this. These are transition effects. You can also use something like this. You can use something like this. That's amazing. Then now you can go to the camera to see bunch of transition that are under this camera effect. So you can see this. Let's try one. Let's wait for it to yeah. Okay, let me cancel this audio. Um so go to camera. Look at this. You can see the way it moved from this clip to the other clip. Amazing effect. This is professional level, like standardized method for merging clips together. You can see something like this as well. Look at this. You can see that. So these are amazing effects you can use. There are so many of them. You can use the blur effect. This is the blur effect. And here that it works. So just watch. You can see. You can see. And it's just amazing. There's so many transition effects that you can use. Look at them. There are so many of them. Just select and then basically choose the one. Now you can decide that you want to use this same transition effect on all the clips. Once you want to do that, just click on apply to all. Then it will be applied to all the clips automatically. you know Once you do this, applied, you see applied to all clips, which means it's the same thing everywhere throughout the entire video. That same blurred transition effect, that is what it will give you. You can see that. Anyway, but if you do not want that, all you need to do is just click on that particular place where the clips are merging together. Just click on there and choose the transition effect that you want. So that's it for merging videos together. Now let's move on to another aspect of basic video editing. Now sometimes you have to control the speed of the clips. Now for instance, if you are making like a documentary, like let's say a wedding documentary, or basically a documentary whereby you are videoing certain places and then you just merge them together. Sometimes you have to control the speed of each clip of that video. Now let me show you what I mean. So for instance, I can click on this first clip. I will go to speed right here. Then I will decide if I want it to be fast or if I want it to be slow. So if I click on normal, you can see it right here. If I want my clip to be slow, maybe I want like a slow motion effect, and all I need to do is drag it back and it gives me the slow motion effect. But if I want it to be fast, I drag it to this point and it will be fast. As you can see, the clip is now shorter because it's fast. Very fast. But that is not what I really want to show you. What I want to show you is how to use some unusual speed effect on your clip. So if you click on the curve, you'd see that there are different curved effects here. So let me try to explain what this means. So if you click on this montage, it means, okay, first as you can see that the curve goes up and then goes down and goes up a little bit and then it's normal. So which means at the initial stage of your clip, it will be faster and then it gets slower and it gets a little bit faster and then it goes to the normal speed. So I'm going to use like a, right now this clip won't give us the effect because it's almost like a plain stuff. So let me import a, let me just use this. So I'm going to use this my clip. I'm going to let me cancel the audio because I really don't, you don't need to hear what I'm saying. Anyway, so I'll click on this clip and I'll click on speed and I'll choose curve and let me choose this. So you can see it's faster and then it gets slower at some point. You can see. So that's how this curve works. You can see it will be the normal speed and then it goes up and it goes down. So this, you can see this other curve. It means your clip will be faster initially and then to get at some point to be slower. You can see this is the slow and then it will be faster again. You can see it goes up again. This is where it gets fast and eventually goes down just like that. So you can see the curves. Once you monitor the curves, basically this is what you expect. So some of these effects are very, very important in your videos. You can use them. You understand? Now you can also even edit your own curve. Let me show you how. Once you click on speed, click on curve, click on custom, so which means you like customizing your own curve. So I can decide that I want the first aspect of my clip to be fast by taking it up, and then maybe the middle I want it to be slow, I bring it down, and then I want the later part to be fast and I'll take it up, and that is exactly what will happen. You see, gets slower here and then gets faster. You see, that is exactly how you do all those. So you can add the same effects to the remaining aspect of your clips just like that. You know, it's very, very simple. Now perhaps if if you haven't really used CapCut extensively, you may not even know about this. You might haven't have you probably haven't heard about this effects or this particular feature I just showed you. Anyway, let's move on. Now I want to talk about color grading. Now color grading is a very important aspect of what's it called, of video editing. But when it comes to smartphone video editing, color grading is not very, very present because I don't think I've seen any application that offers color grading, you know, the color grading effect. So but on CapCut you can choose to actually edit the what's it called, the maybe the filter, you know, of your frame. So if you click on filter, you know, you can choose to adjust the colors of that particular filter, and I'll be showing you how to do it. Just hold on. So this so the tools can load up. Okay, so we have it here. So now you can see these are different filters that you can use. These are different filters. You can see this one, you can see this one, you can see this one. You can use all these effects on, but I'm trying to load them up. So you can see how this went from, I'm trying to load all the filters up. So you can see how this went from this to this and this and this and this, you know, and this. So these are all the crazy, you know, filters you can use to make your videos more, to give it some mad ass film effect. You understand? But if you don't want to choose all these, you know, already made, you know, templates, all you need to do is click on adjust to create yours yourself. So first thing you want to do is to make sure that the filter is back to normal. Yes. Then go to adjust, then choose how bright you want your clip or your video to look. You want to reduce the brightness, you want to increase it, it's up to you. Go to contrast, you know, adjust the contrast, reduce it, basically anything you want to do. The saturation, that's color. You can see it adds more color to it, and it reduces the color completely. It depends on what you actually want for your clip. The exposure has to do with lightning, has to do with lighting, you know, basically make your video brighter, you can see, or depends on what you want. Then sharpen, it sharpens the picture quality of your video. That's what sharpen does. And highlight has to do with how bright your video is as well. Then shadow, you can add shadow, you can basically anything you want. Then vignette, you can add this. So all these things are what you use to adjust your clip, you know, to basically just adjust the appearance of your clip. So once you have done this, you can also apply it to other clips, because as you can see, just because I did this effect here doesn't mean it will automatically come. Just because I did this effect here doesn't mean it will automatically come to this other clip. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So the same effect you put on that clip is the same effect you put here. That's how it works. Well, that might look like a lot of work, but it's just what it is. You have to follow that same procedure. Anyway, sometimes video editing can also work in a way whereby you have actually shot a clip, you have actually shot a video at a stretch, and then when you want to edit it, all you have to do is split the video. So instead of uploading like different clips, you can upload a full long clip, and when you put it here, when you put it on the timeline, all you have to do is to split it. So let me show you how splitting works. So let's just assume that this clip is a very long video and I want to split it and then edit it. So just click on the clip, then click on split right here. So once I click on split, you can see this video have been split, you know, divided in two. And I can split it as many times as I want, depending on what I want for the video, depending on what I want to use to edit it. So once you split, you can see that you can now merge both clips together with a good transition effect. So you can see, just watch this. Just watch, wait for it. You can see that's how you do it. Now let's move to something. Let's move to captioning. Now captioning is very important in video. Now this is where you have to, you know, maybe for example, if you're making a vlog or a video of yourself saying something, and you also want people to read what you are saying, all you have to do is go to caption. You know, all you have to do is go to captions to add your caption. Now you can decide to type your caption manually, or you can decide to put your caption what's it called, automatically. So when you click on text, you can click on add text to basically add your caption. So let me say this is a caption. Now, putting your caption manually actually helps you to do a lot. You can really decide how you want your text to look like. So if you go to fonts, you can choose if there are like there's a bunch of fonts here you can choose from. A lot of free fonts. That's the amazing part. These are free fonts you can use. So let me choose. So any font you want, basically any font at all, just choose. So you have to download them first. Okay, so you can see this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, anyone you want. All you have to do is download it and boom, it appears. So I can use this. Okay, let me actually choose the font I want to use for this tutorial. um Vogue, no. Okay, okay, let me just settle on one caption. Okay, let me just use this. So I just chose the font. So to edit the text, all you have to do is click on this particular icon here, click on it, and you can edit your text. So I'll go to style, and you can choose to change the color of your text. If you click on stroke, you can add stroke if you want to, and you can also, yeah, the different colors of stroke. But basically you can cancel that. You can go to canvas, basically add a background. You can go to shadow, add shadow to your text if you want to. You can go to line spacing to add spacing. Can go to bold. Maybe you want to make your text bold or slant, or you want to create an underline text just like this. That's that for that. Anyway, if you go to effects, you can choose the different effects that are available on CapCut. So the amazing effects you can use, amazing effects. You can choose this. You can choose basically anyone you want. You can choose this. That's it for effects. Then now the most important part is the animation. Now the animation has to do with how you want your text to come into the screen and how you want it to leave the screen. So as you can see, in, which means how it comes into the screen, then out is how it goes out. So click on in, then choose the effect you want. So let's say we want this effect. Let's increase it. You can see we can also choose to use this. That's the effect. When you click on out, you determine how you want it to leave your screen. Maybe this. You can see. So that's how it would work. Exactly. So that's how you add caption. So this is a manual style for adding caption. Now the automatic style is when you click on text, you click on text, then you click on auto captions. So when you click on auto caption, all you need to do is make sure you choose original sound, then click continue. So once you click continue, it will automatically generate the caption for you. Now this is what I use to create this caption for this my video. As you can see, there are captions down, you can see it at the base of the video. So basically, it automatically writes out what you are saying. That is the amazing thing about the auto caption. However, you might need to edit some aspects. This is AI, so they might not completely understand everything you are saying. So, for instance, if you want to say dog, which is maybe dog, the AI might write dug, which is still dog. So you'll be the one to correct that. So basically that's it for captioning. Now let's talk about adding background music and sound effects to your clip. Now, adding background music is simple. I'm sure most people know how to do this. Even when they don't use CapCut. All you need to do is click on audio, click on sounds. Then basically you'll be able to select if you want a sound from directly from your phone that you have downloaded, or you want to choose any sound that is available on CapCut. Now CapCut has crazy number of sounds you can choose from, different music genres, R&B, pop, and all that. So let's say we want to choose from our phone. All you need to do is click on this, then click on from device. Then you can see all the sounds on my smartphone. So I just imported this sound. Let me take it back. So that's it for importing sounds on your smartphone. Then you can also choose something from CapCut. There are so many sounds you can use. I'm trying to download this. You would have to download it when using it for the first time. And the network is pretty slow, so okay, so we have this one. Let's check this one. Anyway, once you have been able to choose the song you want, like once you decide on the song you want, let's say this is the one we want, or let's see what this sounds like. All you need to do is click on it, then click this plus sign, the plus button rather, and then you have your sound here. So what you want to do is also decide how you want your sound to look like, to sound like, basically. So if you click on it, you can check the volume. Maybe you want to decrease the volume, or you want to increase it. But basically, for a background sound and something you would want, you wouldn't want the background sound to overshadow what you are saying in the clip, except maybe it's a documentary where you aren't saying anything. But if it's where you're saying something, then you have to make sure that you reduce the sound, the audio, to make sure that it's not too loud, you know That's it. Then sometimes you can also decide if you want to add the fade in or fade out effect. So this fade in means means your music will not just start like right away. It will start from a very low tempo, low volume, and then before it gets to the original volume, and then fade out to the fade out effect. So that's how it works. So the fading is, you want to decide to put in that fading effect at the initial stage of your clip, maybe at the beginning, then the fade out is at the end. That's how you do it. That's it for adding clips. Now let's talk about sound effects. Now sound effects are also things you can add to your videos to make them, more interesting. So if you click on sound, you can also search for sound effects. So let me just say I want to search for a gunshot effect. Now everything you need is here. on CapCut. You don't need to download anything. Just go to the search bar. Let's say gunshot sound. CapCut is going to provide different gunshot sound that I can use. So basically, I'm just trying to look for the sound I would like. Exactly, I like this. So that's the sound effect. So anywhere you want the sound effects to be used, you just drag it to that place on the timeline. So let me say I want the sound effect to surface at this part of my video. I'll bring it here. So when the video gets to this part, the sound effect shows. So any sound effect you want to use, maybe sound effect of people clapping, sound effect of wind, sound effect of bell, anything, just search right there and you'll find it. So basically, these are the areas that you need to be familiar with if you want to edit videos with your smartphone. Now, there are so many other things I can also talk about, but for the purpose of this course, because I'm just trying to talk about the basic level of editing with your smartphone. For the purpose of this course, I'm going to stop right here. If you have questions, you can use the comment section to let me know what you want. I always look forward to hearing from my viewers via the comment section. Thank you so much for staying with me in this course. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you very much.